Assalamu alaikum. Rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. This is your video. I'm calling Khadijah though. I like Fifi. She's funny. Who's raw? She's disobedient. Hard-headed. That can't come here. I'm just telling you the truth. Do I love you? Yeah, I love you. You're the mother of my son. We need to be together. But it's got to be a holy feather. All the way down. Ain't but one God in this family. Ain't but one shade. To bake. Been baked. Now you got to bake. Now you got to shake. Tell people this God is real. Not a fake. Didn't begin with Muhammad. It's your music that I got, you know. What do you do with this? You know I can't play no drum. If I can keep it in my life. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Are you falling in love with me? Finally? You gotta love me more than just enough. I'm too great for that. God in me. Not me. You know, me. What is that? Like your law. That nappy nasty that knocks out any eye. You get out the way of God's temple. You get out the way in his temple. That'll make him come, but you can if you want to. But I love you, fool. Don't you feel this passion? But you gotta have more than this for me. Mr. Moore told me, the old man told me, said, always find your woman loves you more. Because if a man needs more love than a woman, she has the capacity to give that if she loves a man. I'm gonna bring me no bull. You know what I'm saying? Tuba bull. You know them tuba bulls, girl? There ain't no bull like them bulls in it. Cool. I need Khadijah. When he came down off that higher mountain cave, see, he didn't want to know that he was not kin to that. And he asked her, wife, what's this that's dealing with me? She said, I tell you what, next time that spirit comes on, as you say, it's an angel. I'll take off all my clothes. If it's a filthy spirit, it'll stay. But if it's clean, it's got to go immediately. And when the angel came down on it again, I'm told that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam tell you a minute. If I can remember, finish the story. I got on Serena Abby's ring tonight, so the tone is a little bit different. That Serene had to lose power he gave to me only. You know Serena Abbey don't give his hockey card ring to nobody. He gave it to me, he loved me. Like no other. He loved everybody, but he loved me in a special way. I wouldn't go see him. I told you to go see Father Side, didn't I? I done told you, didn't I? Told you what God told me to tell you. Now don't go see him, don't take my video. And don't do it. Just don't do it. It's on you now. Enough of you understanding to hear me good. I am impacted by blood. Father said so. My son is impacted by blood. How do you treat your back shakes? Oh, I ain't angry with you. I ain't got time. I'm too busy experiencing stuff like this. You love me so much now. You have to tell me. I went out your heart a long time ago. Here, women. They can't stand me like that no more. I get rid of them quick when they like that. I don't deal with that no more. No, I don't deal with no shade, no duplicity, none of that. Understand what you come to. If you get here, you get it because it's the perfect will of God. That's where I live now. See, I don't live in this house. I live in the consciousness now. I got tired of my lower nature. I got tired of what it was doing to me. I knew I had something greater to offer. I had to take it off with a slide. It's your song. You like this, baby? It'll make this hard shit a little bit easier on you. You know what I'm saying? The strength. But yeah, I need strength too. I need love. I need flowers and things too, Negro. Oh. I mean, black woman. Get my blues in there. See? I don't need no more blues. I don't have it. I know all music now. Mark Zuckerberg, I ain't your enemy. I'm your friend, man. Young blood, you bad. You know what I'm saying? We need to do something together, man. I understand black people, though, see. You gotta relate to them, dog. You can't hide from them. And people are calling, no, bro. It ain't gonna work. You want my suggestion, I'm giving it to you. Hey, Khadijah. Ramadan Mubarak, Lord. Yeah. Try to splash up for a minute. And say too. I don't know if it came out or not. Well, I pray that it did. Each one is moment, one of a kind. So hot now in this room. Father, I'm gonna cut the fan on a little bit. This is gonna be real. It's gonna be just like it was. Fan, music. Say you love me so much now. I wish you did. Maybe you do. That would be like a miracle though, you know. We never had a chance though. We never had a chance. They didn't give us a chance. They didn't give us no financial support that they give all in backers. Or would I have to have papers to tell you what SALIOU said was true? He wasn't paper enough for you. This is music to my girl. SALIOU wasn't paper enough for you to know that I'm impacted by blood. He told you. When Foreman went to introduce me one time to a group and you was there, he said, "This is Ibrahim Al-Aziz from America, come to see you." As many times I haven't been to see Papa, you know what I'm saying? I laughed inside. And Papa had on these colored socks that day. They were so pretty. It was like a little kid. He was laying on his skin, this little thin bed. And money was falling out of his pocket. He don't care about no money. I said, "Are you SALIOU and Baggy?" Who blessed my fingers one day. I didn't know why you were doing that, but it felt good, Papa. I ain't lying. To be that close to you alone. Namanala Mubapa. Namanala Mubapa. Tell my girl who she is so she can wake up. You know what I'm saying? Cause don't bring her here to sleep. I can't have that now. I ain't having it. You got me now. My total attention is yours. And my life. I'm gonna live like you did, Father. I ain't got your personality. I got a different job to do, but I got your states. Who got the Jew? You hear it? You hear this music? This Negro in Iraq will know I can't play no drum. And if he sit on his behind, the Lord will deal with you. You don't like the hellfire. You don't like nobody talking about the hellfire. Yeah. People in hell don't like it either. They don't like ice water. They like ice water though. You know I can't play no drum. There's another consciousness that's taking over. This is karma, my God. This come from God. Ain't no drummer on the world, on this earth drumming no drum like this. And I ain't trying to be known by the way. I want to be left alone. I want to be alone with God. Because you Negroes, you black people have taught me to depend only on Allah for my need. And if you send my girl to me, that'll be him doing this, because I did ask not long ago. I said, Lord, you know, provide a way for her to come to me if you want her to be with me. But we got to sit down and talk about everything. You got to be able to take your hands and come up to this wounded lion defecated at on. And yeah, I take it, St. Tuba, because I'm less than a mangy dog that you surely bled. I like that. I like the tune. I like it. Y'all be jamming, bro. You know what I like, though. You know that we got to have it in the back. It's not America. This is more deal. And if a lion got the power to protect his own, you know, I'm already gone. But if he's on me, you better leave me alone. Playing this for my baby. In that car. You know I can't play no drum. Father, you were like one with the plants that day, the trees, everything swaying with you. I know where you were now, Father. I got you right now. You taught me, Father. SALIOU, SALIOU, SALIOU. Holy. Fall in love with me, girl. Do anything look old here to you? Come jump on. Oh, I'll show you some old. See about Moses said nothing ain't a baby. Moses, Musa, Black Musa, whose hand was turned white, leprous white. Don't call this jazz. This is comes from somewhere else. I don't know what this is. It's just beautiful to me. I'm down with Bart. Okay. Remember so much now. Hosanna! Hosanna! Blessed is he that cometh in the name of the Lord. It's the sunrise. Sunset. Same people. Crucify him! Crucify him! Love me now? Okay. I want to believe that. I'm the fool. I'm foolish enough to fall in love again. Okay, well, I'm not falling that kind of love. That's what told me. You love too close. Always give room for them to show you they not loved. And hang them by their neck when they do. She was right. She was the most loved woman I think. She didn't say about the hang thing. That's obvious, you know. Electric chair, what a minute. Because they're wrong. My version. I was gonna say hell yeah I love you, but I'm gonna say paradise, heaven yeah I love you. Saint too I love you. Because he gave you to me. He didn't give you to nobody else. It should be putting their hands on you. It should be coming near you. It should be entering your room. You are sanctified, chosen, called out from among the rest of them. Girl, you were never meant to be like other women want you to be. No, you just need to change your makeup. You don't need no cake, bake, turned into no ironstone face, walking the street that's not yours. Your natural beauty, your spiritual beauty, your light. I'm talking to you. Man's supposed to teach his queen. If she can't learn from him, she don't need to be with him. I'm your teacher. I'm your master teacher. Not Poop Butt Fred. You were born in Islam, but nobody really taught you Islam. You know I speak the truth to you. Don't think because people speak English, they're stupid. This one ain't. Some of them thought I was because I couldn't speak well all. They thought I was stupid. When the master said in the latter day, his most devoted disciple would not speak. His most devoted disciples would not speak well. Tell you then it was meant for the whole world, not just arrogant, proud people. Some of them so puffed up, man. I don't want to be around those in backwards. Father Side wasn't that way. I could hug him. And the son of SERIGNE, SALIOU, I love him too. The one that writes books. He gave me his book. I love the son of SERIGNE, SALIOU. Beautiful. Beautiful man. I hope he sees this video. He's a beautiful man. I love praying behind him. I love the way he made voodoo and they brought him his water. Yeah, he deserved that. He's the son of a king. And he lives it. And my boy Geesey can get down on some thick blue law too when he wants to. You gotta leave Olivera alone enough to get back to it. But Sheikh Jelani and the rest of the saints was trying to lead him. Because that took him a long way away from that thinking. And that's why I wept. It wasn't because I didn't want you to make some money, my brother. I want you to be successful in everything. But you don't listen. You hard-headed. They indoctrinated you with that self-aggression philosophy. That's the exact opposite of the saints' teaching. I speak the truth to you because I love you. I love you, man, like nobody else that I love. I love like Jesus. You don't even write me, man. You ain't even got on your page where you follow me. This is wrong, man. You supposed to be, man, you need to quit this. God don't like ugly, man. And whether you think you're doing ugly or not, you need to check that. That's called introspection. I'm the master teacher. I was downloaded to be that by Nurani for 2 summers. Day and night, he taught me the inner dimensions of this thing. And if I disclose it all, and then people who lack knowledge will speak against it, then you have blasphemed the Holy Spirit. And that's a dangerous thing, man. You don't know nothing about the direct encounter with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yahweh, Allah, Hooyah to me sometimes. All the time, really. Because the God of Moses in the ancient Hebrew is known as Yahweh. Check out my boy, my Hebrew boy. He getting down, boy. He's humble. I tell stories. I don't know where they come from. I ain't got no manuscript. It's your music, baby. You hear the blues in it? That's because I'm not Senegalese, but I am, because I got the blood in me. But I've been transplanted. I've been Americanized, flavored, coffee tuber. That's why when he sprinkled that canister, then when he threw it, and I caught it, all the coffee was mixed. It was holy coffee tuber mixed with American flavored coffee. He's coming from the West now. You people are wrong. You don't see the karma. This boy know I can never play no drum. You never seen me with no drum in my hand. Geese. Come talking about Saint Tuba didn't play no drum. No, fool. He playing one now, right in front of your face. Like I told you on that camera. You looking at the miracle of Serene Tuba and you deny it. You gonna pay for that, Senegal. God says so. If you don't change. My wife is meant to be the queen of the West. Satan. I know who my wife is. I know she can sing Saint Didi too for the world. You hear God talking to you. I would do that if I were you and be blessed. Fall in love with me, never. Don't put past me down. Malay. I love you. I'm sexy anyway. The 1-2 mission. Kelly Tabu, Alif Lam Mim, Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Alif Lam Mim, Dali Kalki Tabula Reba, Udella Buta King. Eladina Yuki Nuna Bill Vibe. Why Yuki Muna Silata. Why me married Zatna home Yunchikon. I love supreme. I love supreme. Bless the soul of John Coltrane. Oh, Most High God, St. John Coltrane. Black American saint. Got churches named after him. There's some holy in John Coltrane. I love supreme. 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 Love supreme. Love supreme. Allah. Ooh. See, Sally Mubarak. Hey, Jeff, for letting God use you to bless me that way. For being in a state I could experience holiness of the living God. For holiness without which no man shall see the Lord. As long as you want to be, as long as the Lord said it is your video. It ain't for them. They got about 3-minute attention span. They want instant everything. They want to have instant death too. They don't change, become aware of themselves first. And everything else will be made aware to them. He who knows himself is an absolute. Knows his robber who said Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then you ignorant ones try to talk against the Egyptian mystery system that Musa was learned in all the knowledge of. It said over the ancient temple, Nupu Nu. Man shall know himself, shall know the God. Sound like the same thing to me. You better wake up. Stop judging things from such a limited perspective. What somebody told you, you didn't spend 3 hours alone inside the Great Pyramid like I did. The man influenced me to go said he wasn't going in that area by himself. Coward, but I love that boy. Marshall Jones, bass player for the Ohio Players, my best friend for years. Boy, it was something else. They gave me the keys. We went to the Porsche auto shop, and I'm carrying a briefcase. I don't know what's in. We go, I thought what was in. You know, we get in there. He wants this Porsche, you know, it's a brand new Carrera. And I said, wow, man. And he said, open it up, Ibrahim. I opened up the case and all this money, man. He paid cash money for it. Then he gonna have the nerve to tell me, Ibrahim, here's the keys, man. You drive this one home. I'll take the old one home. I said, oh, man, next thing I know, I'm sitting in this car and rush hour traffic, you understand? I don't know nothing about no Porsche. I don't know what this car can do. And I put my toe on this gas, and I'm going 100 miles an hour already, you understand? Yes, I was. And I mean, I was going past cars and trucks, man. And I don't know, man. I almost tore this brand new car up, and I don't know how to drive this sports car. But I learned that day, Doc. And I had a joint sitting in my top shirt pocket to the left. I'm flying down the highway so fast, man. It was like a blur. And then I seen this state trooper up ahead of me, and I said, oh, Lord, I'm going too fast now to stop. I'm going too fast to stop. There's a point of no return, Coos. Well, you got to become a Khadijah. You can't return to states that are less than that and be with me now. This is what I'm trying to tell you. It's time for you to be mature. I'm not talking down to you, baby. I'm telling you what you got to come up to. I'm calling the greatness out of you. Now, if it ain't there, I understand. And that's too much for a coward to bear. I understand, baby. You gotta come here because you love me, not just for Julie. Well, he needs his daddy. Daddy needs him too. Hear the drum talking to you, girl. You know I can't play no drum. What are you gonna do with this? I say over and over to you. I see her mom, ANTA, and Becky, who took care of me like my mother. And somebody need to show her there. I see her, you mom, ANTA, Becky, and Becky. I see her, you from Amor Diaca. For all the love you gave me. Dumba Labugachi, some are called Mom, ANTA, and Becky, and the family, and all of you there. My sisters and brothers there. All of you who love me. Took care of me. Gave me such fun and joy. Yeah, you did. Fed me. Washed my clothes at times. Mom, ANTA, I love you. It's American music, Mom, ANTA. It's not Senegalese. I want to give you a special ring, and if the Lord bless me, I'm going to bring it to you. And put it on your finger, lay it down before your feet. That would be more appropriate. You deserve the best, Mom, ANTA, back. I hope you live long. Live long, Mom, ANTA, back. I know, baby, I sound facetious at times, and I am. They turn me inside out, and I don't believe in nothing pertaining to the flesh anymore. I saw an deception in it, an illusion of it all. Everything about this around us is dying. We came here dying. And we shouldn't live like we're going to be here forever, because we're not. We're just travelers passing through. Spirits occupying the physical habitation for just a short while in space and time that we construct. You have to see my other teachings on that. And you don't hear me quoting nobody like Dr. Cornel Wesson. I love that man. He's the most brilliant mind we got, intellectual-wise, since W.B. Du Bois. He's always quoting somebody to validate what he's saying. I'm not quoting nobody. I'm quoting God. What you call God, direct experience. And you want to kill me for that? Come on, try that. I want to see an angel sit on top of my house like the one that's sitting on top of my master's house. God can do that if he answers my prayer. That's what these Negro, but they Negro. Yes, they is. Oh, okay, so you leave me alone now. Yep, right. Julie, you like this drum, baby. You know, Daddy can never drum, baby. You don't know. They do, though. You gotta have something to hear this, baby. No iPad don't do this. No laptop don't do it. You ain't hearing this music. My sister needs it, and they hear it like it's really sound. funk for you, baby. If it ain't gonna be funky, if it ain't gonna be real, ain't no sense in bringing it. It ain't gonna be naked and be hiding behind trees and I ain't dealing with that here. Some of the greatest free jazz, they would call it that, ever been recorded. You like that, Khadijah? You like that, Khadijah? I hope it's recorded. So I better go get me some land in my name, something like that. That's what I would do. I don't know, man. I would do that. If I had some place to come home and call my own. And when I die, I'll be buried with the black, because I'm doing the work, man. You don't see it? Serene SALIOU Serene SALIOU back in the ballad. SALIOU you were SALIOU SALIOU Mubah. Sister said, to descend back to the state. And let you leave a zillion times a day, just you're out of control with yours. You don't understand your states. My people, my people, my people are destroyed. for lack of knowledge. Because they rejected knowledge. I have rejected them. The prophet Isaiah, Yeshaya, Yeshaya, Yeshia, Yeshia, fan is on, so listen to me. said, man, no coffee? Gas is broken for the day. My big brother, I said, all my life. Sheikh Umar Al-Khattab, who kept me together when I weighed 106 pounds. And that beard was the only one who really appeared to see about me. That is why I love him so much. So, he's always cared about me. Even when we weren't friends and I desired to be, he was my big brother on the street. So God answered that prayer. His family doesn't know how close we are. Because he's a modest man, he don't tell everything. That bothers me. He didn't come here judging my photos of my shape. Because he knows he's sitting on a photo called his driver's license. He never judges me about those things. So why should you? I'm talking to you. I raised you. If you were even thinking about hitting me, would I think about hitting your father? I'm going to come to that yet. I'm a brother he has from a different mother. I'm loyal to my friend. It's that loyalty that drew us together because he's loyal to you. He's not perfect. I talk about him because of what he's been in my life. Without him, I wouldn't be playing this drum. Umar, it's the truth. God sent you. You know who did it. I see earlier, you said, my brother, I go down the floor in front of you. I don't care what nobody else does. We know how to treat our sheikhs now. You know, unless you tell me to sit up. Not because you got more knowledge of Tasawwuf, because you led me to Islam. You just strengthened my life, man. You've been an example to me about what we know. It's about how deep can we love. That's what they don't understand. It's about how deep can we love. Hamza loved his nephew Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, radiyallahu anhu upon Hamza, and he protected him from Abu Jahl and other bloodline members that wanted to destroy and kill him. While he was praying at the Kaaba one time, he threw some camel or some kind of intestines, the camel intestines on him, I think it was, on the Prophet. While he was in prayer, you want to know why he took to war. They ran him out of Mecca with his few followers, and if he had been false, he would have said, let me go first. No, that's not what he did. He stayed behind till everybody else got to Mecca. Then he left Mecca. He had Ali to sleep in his bed, and they all plotted, the cowards they were, the Quraysh, they all plotted who was going to kill Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And they couldn't come to agree that no one person could do it because he was known as the Al-Amin, the most trustworthy and honest man among them in Mecca. So they said, we'll do it as a group. So they went to the house, and Ali radiallahu anhu was so brave, he laid in the Prophet's bed in his place. And the Prophet slipped right through their midst, going straight through them, reciting Surah Al-Kursi, and he became invisible to them. He was right there with them, but they didn't see him. And he went through. Him and his best friend got together, and they went on their way to Medina, which had accepted the Prophet and his followers, along with the Abyssinian king, Black King, Negus, who accepted his followers. He said, the line between me and them is as thin as this line I'm drawing on the ground. You should not have them for no price. They came to get them and to torture them and kill them because they believed in the message of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It wasn't his message of the one God that bothered him so much. No, really. It was that his message of the one God was messing with their money. Because they made their money from the caravan routes that came through Mecca at the Kaaba. And they had made the Kaaba filthy, and they were doing all kind of pornography, all kind of stuff was going on around the Kaaba when it was time to sell. And Muhammad's message said, that's got to be cleaned up. That's got to go away. That God is holy and he's one. This is what Muhammad's message, mess with their money. People do strange things about their money. Can't come in for money, baby. I learned to eat on beans and rice and whatever God has given me without complaining. You can't be a wife that complains. That Ishmael came home and got the message that his father told him to change his gate. We ain't got time for the gate changing no more. You're going to get in this gate, you got to get it and be holy, and you got to be right. That's what I'm saying to you because it's the truth. I'm saying it to the world. They witness this marriage. If you make it. El Hey, the Most High. Ramadan 9, Ramadan Mubarak, Ramadan Kareem, most glorious, the most glorious one, the Most High, the great, the mighty, full of glory and power. The weight of his throne is immeasurable. Again. This music I cannot play, yet I do play. Comes to you from it's Lucifer's father's prayer beads in the gambit. I always pray prayers for Lucifer's father on these prayer beads that he gave me. They're special to me. His father's soul, I pray for his father. Yeah. From the gambit, my prayers are answered. Muhammad Habib said so. He got many disciples. He never gets up and dances in the sand with nobody. I miss him. He oozes love for me. Yeah. He told his daughter was married to a grading package shaker died. He was sweet. He was sweet. He was young. I liked him. He went somewhere in Africa and got bit malaria and died. And he told her before he died, I think, make sure that you get your benediction from Sheikh Ibrahim before he leaves too, because all of his prayers are answered. You know, I'm just saying, don't come in. You gotta be a totally transformed person, and that's difficult because I went through that transformation and took great pain and rejection and betrayal and treachery and lies and deception and People telling me they was my family, and then telling me later they wasn't my family because of money, and had work done on my teeth, and I told them don't do that if it was gonna come between us. And I said I didn't, I don't, I'm not asking you to do this. And he was determined to do it, and blessed me to do it, and I wanted it done. It needed to be done. Not like I didn't want it done, but I wasn't, Then later he turns, and I come back to Africa, and it's another face. And I realized, man, I love him to death, but I'm not begging. I was trying to tell him what was going. He said, don't beg your ass, man. I ain't begging you for nothing. I wasn't begging you then. You said that was my room. This is what you spoke. Why is it that you say that which you do not? Quite odious in the sight of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Is it that you say that which you do not? This is written in the Quran, my brother. So don't say, that I'm an angry person, this and that. No, I'm not. And Allah is angry with dogs. You act like dogs, man, and you are meant to be royal. This is wrong that you did. And it's true, man. They brought me soup one night. I wasn't trying to be ungrateful. I just don't eat soup that's got any kind of animal head with a face on it. I'm not eating no eyes. It wasn't that I wasn't grateful that you had that to offer me. Thank you for that, man. But I don't eat no fish with no eyes. That's what I'm telling you. I don't do it here. I don't eat no heads with eyes. The more I deal with meat, the less I want it. But my brother-in-law brought me some, he brought me some goat. You ain't had no goat when it's tender, it's falling off the bone. You got a crocket potted. Potatoes, some beans down in that sucker. It's smoking in there now. Soup is dude. I curried it. Salt, pepper, onions. No, that ain't the most healthy way to eat. But I'm getting there. You only allow a man to eat meat because of his lust and his desire for density in the flesh, and the desire to feel, to taste, to smell, to hear, to see. His desire. He wanted to experience sensation. Well, you experienced it. I experienced it. You're experiencing it. I still experience it, but in a different way now. Before enlightenment, chopping wood was chopping wood. Pouring water was pouring water. After enlightenment, chopping wood was chopping wood. Pouring water was pouring water. Different quality, though. Everything is different once God sanctifies it. That's what I'm telling you. I don't care what faith you call yourself. Same sign. Behind all your religions is the same one sign. Still holiness. Moses was trained and learned in all the wisdom of the ancient Egyptians. Says the book of Acts. Is that a lie? He wasn't a magician, but he had their knowledge and their science, and God could access it when he wanted to and take over. And that's what happened when he cast his rod down and swallowed up theirs, and he was scared of it, according to the Quran. It gives you a different view of Musa when that event happened. I meant to say this the other night. He was presumptuous and he wanted to see God. According to the Quran, Holy Quran, it just gives you a different view. Read both books. I'm a master of both. I'm becoming a master of Quran. But the Bible, don't bring that to me. You get messed up with me coming over here. The Jehovah's Witness, people used to run from them. I invite them in and I would kidnap them. And they would be here for, you know what I'm saying? Come to me talking crazy. I'll take them scriptures and show you how they've been manipulated. That don't mean there's no good in them. Learn how to separate the fish from the bone. First, you got to know which is fish from which is bone. First Christians wasn't like it is today. They had no New Testament you got in your hands that you laying on the church floor and everywhere else. He wanted to see God. Musa did. And the living Lord told him on that mountain called Tur in the Sinai region of mountain. If you can stand what I'm about to show you, I'll let you see me. Here comes the Lord's train of glory. Scripture say, Quran say, Allah took half of the tip, He took the tip of the mountain, levitated it. Above the head of Musa in the air. And particleized it. And as the glory of God came down over Musa, the particleized mountain said, Quran said, Musa fell over in a swoon. Messing with Yahweh, Allah, who, Yah. Ain't nothing wrong with when we call him that. You know it. You like that, Khadijah? You didn't know your husband, did you, baby? They didn't give us the chance. They didn't support. You'd have had all that stuff you were supposed to have long ago. If you had been more obedient, you would have came. You need to look at that. Because you didn't know the value of what you got. No, do you know it now? He said, we shall be you our drum. I mean, he gonna take this drum somewhere. He ain't just meant for my bedroom, I don't think. But I don't even bother. You got to make it worthy to me and my family, my child that suffered. You got to make it worthy financially. They have suffered while you ate high and sat high. My wife, the girl I love, and my son have suffered. My grandmama Cat said, from Greenville, Mississippi, she taught me, she said, Michael, Mama, thank you for every spanking, and for singing the songs of Zion as you knew about it. The ring of washing machine, I'd be holding your dress, sucking my thumb, or eating a jelly sandwich, and you'd be singing gospel song. And you wasn't no big time church woman. Remember the time I went to the church, but before we went, I got into the peach wine that you had made at home. When we got to church, I was drunk. And they thought I had the spirit, man. I fell out. They called the ambulance and everything. That was peach wine, man. You didn't spank me, you found out. He said, ain't nothing wrong with his ass. Except he drunk. Let me get his ass home. I was raised by black people who survived slavery. Like you survived the Holocaust. What does that mean? I'll go and destroy all white people because of their folks? I'm going to heal them because they've been a victim of what their ancestors did. Yeah, they've been a victim of what their ancestors did. In spiritual ways and psychological ways, emotional ways too. I want to heal the whole world, Mark Zuckerberg. I know that makes me dangerous, doesn't it? Because there's a whole lot of people that don't want to heal the whole world. They want to destroy the whole world so they have it all for themselves. Don't you think the Most High God, you think He's going to let that, do you really think there ain't no righteous people in this world who still want to be real American? Whatever that is. I don't think they got nothing to do with no crosses burning. None of that stuff. And I ain't got no manuscript. Please, Lord. just want to play some music for my baby in San Miguel. Feel that baby. We're gonna get us a little too, say too. Yeah. And Garo Khadijah, the holy. Shmi Shuevo. I see you back at Bala. Shmi Shuevo. Shmi Shuevo. You was surely a holy man. Say when women were coming for you, see how you tell them, say, have you gone out on your husband? Has there been a time in where if they had, you wouldn't see him. They think they know so much about St. Tube, they don't know. They know how to sing. It's decided. Do you know his spirit though? Thank God for those before us. They were saints. Abdullah Had, they couldn't taste food. They ate the food from St. Tube, and they couldn't taste nothing here no more. They were saints. Maybe they recorded, maybe they didn't. It's too high and lofty. It may have knocked the box out. I don't know. I'm gonna get off here. Well, I start floating around. Some things happen. You reach certain states, you can fly. At St. John of the Cross and St. Avila, St. Teresa. Ask them. They used to come together and go flying in the air. Yeah. Go read Necklace of Gems. See about this man that flew down into the window of St. Jelani's compound. He lost his state. He needed a sheikh to restore his state. And the sheikh restored his state, and he went off flying out the same window he came and landed in. You know what I'm saying? And people doing that right around you, but your conscience is so dim, you wouldn't believe it if you saw it. This is how programmed you have become. You're so tight in the matrix, what they call the matrix. But once you see the matrix, what you supposed to do? Play like you don't? Or you just trapped forever, huh? This has nothing to do with what church you go to, what mosque you attend. This has to do with where you're going to go with your soul. Wallahi, there's a knowledge of the soul. It's at the core of all these religions. And I'm not saying all religions are one. I'm saying at the core, there are saints that came to that holy spot, that holy place. And those that get there in all of these religions belong to God. This is what I'm saying. Now you find in hadith or whatever you want to find. I know what I'm seeing, not what I'm reading. I don't read no more. I don't read it all. You reading. Don't bring me your reading. Bring me you telling me you were taken out of your body and you saw the bazaar and you talked to the dead. So-called dead. You dead. And you think you're alive. I hope my honey can hear my message to the world. I hope you wake up. Because now I don't want to see. I don't want to see the beautiful you I know that spoke to me under that tree. I'm talking to you. Be strong in the Lord and the power of his might. Even you shall faint and shall utterly fail. But they that wait upon the Lord shall mount up on wings of eagles. They shall run. They shall mount up, not flat. They shall mount up on wings of eagles. Because they waited on the wind. They shall mount up. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Amantu billahi wa malikati wa kutubihi. I want my son to know both books. I must teach him Torah and New Testament. So he can be fully equipped. I must teach him the Tao Te Ching. Lao Tzu's writings. Before he left China, they asked him to leave something. He was such a great man. Some say he walked through the wall of China. Well, David Copperfield did that, supposedly. Yeah. But how? Magicians are in touch with great jinn. You said in advertisements, jinns all around them, making them do strange things, so-called miracles. They're doing miracles to you. They're great illusions. Flying in the air and all that. For real. Your boy, Chris, in one episode, the demon took over and he was screaming and hollering and yelling up on the roof, walking upside down, screaming and hollering. Jim was just taking over. He didn't have control over him. That's what's going to be with him in hell after he gets out of the body. And I like Chris. Chris is a genius. Chris is a genius. His spiritual intensity is awesome, but a bit misled, maybe greatly. And I love Chris. Angel, yeah. He's bold. He's courageous. That's what I like about him. I like that about Shaitan. But that don't mean I don't want to kill him. And I didn't say I want to kill Chris. I don't put that on me. I'm going back to my baby, because you people make me mad. You make me sick. You cowards. You won't stand up and change the evil in your home. You won't stand up and change it in the community. You just let people act a damn fool right next door to you and don't come together and stop your own confusion and your own. You deserve to be destroyed because you don't do nothing to keep your destruction from coming to you. And it's the truth. This is not hate speech. This is truth speech. Do with that what you want. SIAM is love. But love without wisdom and civility and discipline and correction, it ain't about jack. So, me and Jilly got a lot of time to make up in terms of love and comfort and holding him. And I want to hold him for a while before I start spanking that butt, because I know I'm going to have to get in it. But, because I'm his father. And he's missing that. And without that, he's not complete. You know this. But you knew this a long time ago. Now you say he needs his father. He needed his father from the beginning. Wallahi. But Allah is in control of that. And there's some things I had to go through. See, I couldn't be a good father when in my first marriage. I didn't know how. And they hold that against me. But I didn't know nothing. Because I didn't have that. I had a father I loved. He wasn't a provider. He wasn't there. Special occasions maybe, till he got mad and ran out of town, until he was dying. And he was a great man. Because he didn't have an opportunity to go to Harvard Divinity School or finish high school. But he had the largest paper route in the history of this city. At that time, I think he had 500 dailies or whatever he had on the side. He bought him a car at 15 years old. My father did. Played the clarinet. He was a Sufi. And he was a saint. He died a saint. But I didn't know he was a saint until he was on his deathbed. I realized what I'm dealing with. My father, who left the hotel that he was in. He had money coming. He was a veteran. And he said, somebody told him he couldn't clean his windows with gasoline or something he was using. My father said at 70, he wasn't hearing it. 72, whatever it is. So he moved out and moved under the bridge at 16th Street. He was under the bridge the whole time. It turned into a hotel. Had desks down there and everything. People loved him so much, the police was protecting him, bringing him coffee. They would put him in jail in the winter because they knew he was cold. And he caught lung cancer. No, he just smoking cigarettes. He was down there smoking this. We found out the burning the plastic and stuff, bags and stuff. He was breathing those fumes in his lungs. They had students come from IUPUI to sit at my father's feet and learn. He was called the mayor of the homeless. But he had a check coming in every month. He wasn't paying no taxes on nothing, you understand? Hey, now had he been white, let's look at it. Henry David Thoreau built him a little hut made out of some sticks by a pond. And he wrote Walden. And he becomes famous. He was a bum too. Who went to Harvard though. Yeah, had money. Gave all that up to confront nature, man, and himself. The three elements of literature. The war against nature, the war against the flesh. That's there too though. Oh man. The war against man. When man wars against himself. Those elements are in literature. I'm mad at your other boy, Hemingway. He had it going on, man. He chose to commit suicide. All that brilliant writing. And he commits suicide. What is happiness? It's a fleeting moment of you give me some money, we have a new dress, and that's happiness. If that's happiness, keep happiness away from me. Because I've learned to be happy without no new pants, no new outfits, nobody to wash my clothes. I have to wash them in the bathtub with me when I take a bath. And it works out fine. You know? Afterwards, I rinse and I rewash and I put the ones in bleach and I keep on going. I learned how to wash clothes from being in Africa and watching the sisters. I learned how to mop a floor without a mop. You take a rag and you do what you want to do with it down the floor and you step on it and you get a rhythm and you go across the floor with your feet with the rag and it's done. You don't need no mop. How would you survive to cut the water off? How would you know how to purify your own urine and drink it? Huh? What do you know? But you know so much. And what? I don't have a right to speak what's on my mind to people. Mark Zuckerberg does. Other people do. Someone I look up to, not about his Akita, about his character that I see, his growth, his evolution, as Minister Farrakhan. And I'm not a member of the nation, not like that, because they're not like him. I met one that's like him. That's Nuri Muhammad here in Indianapolis. I think should be the next if he steps off. And I want Minister Farrakhan around a long time. I love Mr. Farrakhan. I love all my black brothers. I love all my white brothers. I love all my Jewish brothers. I love all my Sikh brothers. They don't love me. They got racism all up in them. They think they're superior when they come to this country to black people. I've experienced it. I want to go to the temple. They act like they didn't want me to go. Baba Nanak was for the whole world. We got Muslims want to kill them and act a fool. Well, kill everybody then. Kill yourself. You didn't give life, so why you got the right to take a life? If you can't give one, don't take one unless you have to. But like, this is Ramadan 9. And this is the message for today. And I don't have no notes and no manuscript to give. And I don't know how to play a drum. Because when I look at this, I'm going to say, how did you do that? Seriously. You ought to support me because you know this is coming from another source. Support yourself. Send to God. What is God to you? So I can help some children do some things and publish my books. And because ain't no white folks going to help me. Black folks neither, because they jealous. We ain't doing nothing with what they got. Where's Ebony now? Where's the publishing companies? Where's Dudley now? He's gone. Not publishing black people no more. That was in the 60s and 70s when we had some sense. People starting to come together, whites and blacks and everything. Then what? People throw things in the mix and make sure it goes back to confounding and confusion. Well, you look at it yourself. And I'm trying to just be alone with God. I don't want to bother with people. I'm not interested in being none of that. No, I can do Dr. King better than Dr. King did Dr. King. Samuel Jackson ain't got nothing on me, and I love Sam. I love his acting. Denzel ain't got nothing on me. He's great though. He didn't get an Academy Award for all the great parts he did. He did one for playing a wretched cop, Negro, that lost his mind with some power, lost his sensitivity and his effect. But that's a great role. Look at it another way. Denzel acted his behind off in that movie. He said he was King Kong. Black King Kong. What got me was In Glory. Denzel was stage being whipped. Denzel went into state. Denzel don't act, he embodies. Denzel is great, but he needs to be humble. Saw him do an interview. He was so nasty to that lady. It's just nasty, arrogant. I saw a different Denzel, and it made me weep. Because Denzel started out humble. And if he hears this video, it's not that I'm against you, man. I love you. Wish I could sit down and just talk to you. So you in this part, man, of glory. It came time for you to be whipped, and he was whipping you, man. Just one tear. One tear fell and hung there, Denzel. That was your greatest part to me. You should have got an Academy Award for that, baby. Hope you like your music, baby. This is long for you. My favorite actor though is Delroy Lindo. Yale Drama School, something like that. He studied with the greats. He's not falling out of my lap. No matter, I'm gonna catch you. Okay, baby. I'm done 9 night. Yeah, this for day 10. You get to see it. Wish you well, strength, and all that good stuff. Yeah, I'm sending to you during this Ramadan. And I need you to do something for me every day. Every day. Every day. I need you to do that for me at least once a day. If not, after every prayer. You can't stop all the time. Do it in your mind. Learn to you. You got to go to a different place. You know it's Senegal. You don't know the world. All you know is Dakar and them places. There's a whole world out here, Khadijah. It's a much bigger world than the way they think there, and the way they do, and their traditions. You got to be bigger than that. You got to have that, because I want that here. I want celebration and all of that we do there. I want it here, huh? But it's got to be bigger than that. What if you don't have a new dress? Have a new awareness, have a new consciousness, and have a new value and an appreciation and praise and laudation on that day if you don't have nothing but one bean and one slice of bread, and you thank God and you celebrate then too. The same, nothing less. La ilaha illallah, Kuja. Fifi, Khadijah means just that. La, a negation of everything other than God. Nothing else is supposed to be said with that. Now, I understand their tradition and they put Ibrahim Fall in there and all. No. The Nafi Nasbat is what it is. La ilaha illallah. You add anything else, you add to the Nafi Nasbat, and that's on you. And it sounds good in the chants and all that. I mean, I'm not putting them brothers down. They are where they are. But I am where I am, as a reformer and a bringer of his doctrine as it was meant to be understood. And it's coming from the west, not from the east. As he said, his sun would rise in the west and set in the east. Wallahi, you come into now adulthood. You were given to me young, like Aisha was given to our master, Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, young, so she could remember everything and she could record everything. Yeah, she became a great leader too that divided Islam, though. She became a great leader. Radiallahu anhu upon Aisha. I have nothing negative bad to say about Aisha or Ali or none of them. I understand what the Shiites are saying too. You can't put all of them down. You should read the mystical writings of Khomeini. They didn't present that side of him to this world. They presented his side of the, want to blow up here. No. You don't know what he was saying. He was a holy man. You don't know what Khomeini was saying. Serene Khomeini was deep. He was talking about the purification of the heart and all that, and coming close to God. But he saw this evil corruption, and he knew that something needs to be done with that. I'm not saying everything he did politically was correct. It's difficult to be any kind of political leader. In this world today, in this country, you gotta be a liar. You gotta be able to lie to everybody and make everybody believe you. It's true. Look at it. I ain't tell you nothing you don't know. Bless everybody, all my friends, everybody, all my mystic lovers and all my true supporters who wish me well even. We'll send an offering, call the deal to the Sheikh, and be blessed and increase. You're not sending to me. No, this is not TD Jakes. This is not free throw. You're not sending to me. Send to God. SIAM in care of the Affy House, 3635 North Capitol Avenue, Indianapolis, Indiana, 46208. Assalamu alaikum, and all the blessings and greetings to everyone. Hope you like your music, baby. Hope you like it. Hope you hear it on a good system.